Hi, I am Michael Molinari, and I am a student at Victoria University studying sociological orientation to education. I did my community placement at the Salvation Army in Craigieburn over a 2 week period, which I thoroughly enjoyed. I must admit it was a good experience, and I'd be happy to do it again. In what ways is the organisation an activity setting? Well, what I figured out was through volunteering was a start. Doing the volunteering, you learn things. There are also counselling programs that they actually do offer, such as alcohol, drugs, domestic violence, gambling. That's just some of the activity settings that they can actually do. I've also worked out that you can work there full-time, full-time employment, which they do offer, but it's not always an option. They also have youth services that are also an activity setting for the underprivileged, and they also offer court and prison services, which help those that are needed. How to join this community setting? The first one, you can generally access any store and ask for volunteering positions, which means giving up your own time to help those that are needed in stores or however else that they offer their general help for those that are underprivileged or those that really do need help. You can also ask for full-time employment, and that could also mean full-time employment in volunteering, where you don't get paid, or you can also do paid work through them, but paid work is, not that common through it. There's only a select few people that actually do that, but through volunteering you can join the community, and you can learn a lot of things by doing that. How to be engaged through the Salvation Army in your community. For a start, this can be done through volunteering your time at the Salvation stores or thrift shops, and through that, just volunteer your time in helping those that are needed. You can also donate your time to feeding the homeless people, such as soup vans and all that sort of stuff that they do offer. By general hands-on while joining this community setting, by doing the work that they offer, and just general volunteering work. There is also another way of doing it. You can do it through customer affiliation, by gaining and understanding why customers go there, getting to know them, why they volunteer their time, etc. Can be done through that way. And once you get to know people that actually go through, volunteering and all that, you understand it more. For me, when I did my community placement, the kinds of learning that I observed while in this community setting was understanding what volunteering is. Prior to doing the community placement, I didn't know, and now I know. So I've become a bit more knowledgeable in that area. I also learned and understood what they offer as a community service, how others volunteer their time and why they volunteer their time, and the reasons behind why they do it, what people get out of volunteering, what other types of volunteering there are, and it also harness the respect and care shown to those that need it the most. So, coming out of the community placement, I understand what volunteering is, and there are real heavy reasons as to why people do it. For me, during my time volunteering, I learned a few things, as well as just doing general store work, such as general cleaning, maintaining the cleanliness of the premises. I got an overview of the thrift shop from the general manager, which she took me through everything that needed to be done, such as where all proceeds go, general rules and regulations that the business has to abide by, such as can't accept electrical goods as they don't have a tester. I also learned about the procedural safety, mandatory bans and standard regulations, such as the Competition and Consumer Act 2010 and enforced by Australian Competition and Consumer Commission, which the thrift shop has to follow. This organisation can benefit any number of people at any time, at any given time. It just depends on the services that are being used. For those that are unfortunate, it gives them an opportunity at something that they have never been able to experience properly or at all, such as homelessness. And with homelessness, they need to be fed. So, in this circumstance, soup vans, or the general other services that they offer, which will help others in need, and in doing so, give them an opportunity at something. The reason the Salvation Army is a social asset is because it offers services to those in the general community. Given these services, it helps them in dire circumstances, and gives them something to look forward to. How is the Salvation Army a community of practice? The reason behind this is because everyone there that volunteers their time have the same view, they share the same concern, have a passion of what they are doing, always interacting on a daily basis with each other and customers. They offer learning opportunities through volunteering as they teach you what the Salvation Army does and how they benefit people. They discuss general developments of their facility. They coordinate general events during working days. They coordinate general workflow on a daily basis, and they have a massive insight for the best practices on community and the practice beyond it. So you do learn a lot through volunteering, and you get to understand why they are a community of practice. For me, it was an experience to be able to volunteer my time at the Salvation Army and learn what they do. So I appreciate what they do, I respect what they do, and it's just shown another level of care towards what they actually do. It's just an experience to do something like that and work with people that give up their time to help others. I respect them for that. It was a great experience, and I'd be willing to do it again to give help where necessary.